Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Anthony Black is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Carter in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, and P with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And then Carter with the jam.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. is a force on the offensive glass. Use that height, use that athleticism, young sir.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Black, covered by MP. Now Black, he's coming off a 10-point game against New York. And Carter has it in the corner, down to 5 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Black.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Banchero. It's stolen by White. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Banchero. Tatum down low. Carter on him. Back to MP. Here's White. Misses the 3. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. A kick out to Bane. Wagner wide open. And a miss there on the triple. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trick
oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. MP sets the screen for Tatum. Good on the triple. Tatum's got 6 points.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Drains the three-pointer. Banchero's got his second basket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
MP outside. To the middle, just 5 to shoot. Black the pass to Banchero. Oh, good on the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Tatum with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Tatum. Here's Banchero for 3. Another miss by Banchero. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Here's Black. That shot misses. Good defense by MP. Here's Tatum. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 12.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Carter sets the pick for MyCareer. Over Tatum. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 5. Wagner finds Bain. Orlando moving the ball around. Fires from deep. And Boston with the rebound. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Kevin, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Tatum looking around. The tray. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The Magic trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. And Wagner's subbed in for MyCareer. Wagner outside. Outside, Bain. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. The kick out to Brown. MP passes to Tatum. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Black. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. There's Wagner with the 3. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Tatum dishes to MP. Tatum a screen to the inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. 11-point game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Bain puts up a deep 3. His 3-pointer's off the mark. MP inside. Black defending. MP way outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's Boston, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. He's checked in for the Celtics. Orlando also making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Anthony Black in for Richardson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. MP passes to White. And here is Simons. Pass to MP. And the 3-ball is good. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They've got Sam Hauser. And Fernie Simons out there with MP. Then it's White. And it's Keita in at the center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. 5 to shoot. Wagner passes to Bitadze. The rebound by Keita.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Wagner against Simons. Pass to Black. Here's Wagner over MP, and Boston with the rebound. Cade's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hauser finds MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. A nice shot by Simons.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
We always talk about Wagner's versatility. That includes the playmaking.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Celtics. Brown comes in for Anthony Simons. Baines checked in for the Magic. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And Wagner drives in, finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hauser with the ball. He has yet to score. The 3 from MP. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. The Magic trail by 21. Pass to Wagner. Here's Black. Outside, Bain. No good from outside.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Boston making some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Sam Hauser. And it's Simons in for Derek White. Pass to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 22 points for Jason Tatum.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The 3 from Tatum, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Banchero, nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside, Bain. Inside, here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Down kicks to MP. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Orlando, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Some changes for Boston. Garza's checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Anthony Simons. And Orlando making a change here. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
1:32 left now here in the second. Wagner passes to Bain. Black kicks to Banchero. Hits the three-point bomb. Banchero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, first quarter he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Back to White. Pass to MP. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. buries the long-range jumper. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Magic trail by 20 to the inside. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Bain. Bain's got 4 assists now tonight. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Brown kicks to MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 39.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Some changes for Boston. Kate is checked in, and it's Simons in for Brown. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Now, here's Wagner. He's got 10. The three from MyCareer. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Bounce pass, Simon. Right the pass to MP. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
1:12 left to play in the third. Here's Wagner. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. White controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is what we talk about with Derek White, doing a little bit of everything. Offensive rebound, put back, you bet.
There's 57 seconds left in the third. Wagner finds MyCareer. He's looking for Batazzi and finds him.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Tatum on the wing. Back to MP. Tatum with the screen on Wagner. The 3 from MP. Orlando grabs the miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Three-pointer connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Boston, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Out on the wings for him, it'll be Simons and Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then it's MP. And it's Keita in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Boston 5.
All night, he just won't let up.
Here's Black. He's covered by Brown. De Silva, no good. Celtic shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Back to MP. So, GA between the NBA Cup, the play. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they...
The third, pretty cold down the stretch. A nice shot by Black.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
MP way out, and again for 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
15 threes for MP, passing that record from Klay Thompson back in 2018, an all-time performance. Boy, how lucky are we?
MP outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Double figures in one category, double figures in another, and a win to top it off, MP? What more could you ask for?
Just to keep it going. We did a great job working together, working off of one another, staying with the game plan. If we don't get ahead of ourselves, we should see a lot more nights like this one. We're just scratching the surface of our greatness, Jennifer.
I can't wait to see what's next, MP. Thank you.
Oh, man. It's big.
Okay.
It's big.
You promise? Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Jennifer, thanks.
MP, right here.
Ms. Harkin.
Thank you. Congratulations on this incredible record, MP. The most three-pointers ever made in a single game. When you made the shot to set the record, what went through your head?
Eyes on the rim. Are my shoulders squared up to the basket? Where's my release point? I know that's not glamorous, but what got me from being a nobody in Vermont to setting a record like this was never losing focus. Every single moment matters, you feel me? Can't let a single one slip away.
Amazing, thank you.
You're welcome.
MP,
Right here, MP.
I have a good question. Hi, everyone. What a great night for some hoops. With a little more on the line. It's the NBA Cup, and it's in full swing. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Boston, they love where they stand right now, first place. And of course, there's the Pistons, down a few spots.
Right now for Detroit, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, Tatum at the 4 with Queta in at the 5. White and Brown are the wingmen, and it's MP in at the point guard position. All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in the game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world." And it was so much fun to watch, guys.
No doubt, sure was. Thanks for that. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, BA, I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
Here's Ivy, following the bucket by Boston. And Cunningham throws it down.
Playing above the rim, that's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And it was an entertaining game, but hard to win when you're inconsistent.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
Ivy passes to Thompson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Duran with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Harris. And Harris Harris throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Down low. And there's Cunningham on the assist by Harris. Cunningham's got 8. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Here's Harris. Following the 3 by Boston. Thompson finds Ivy. Here's Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And now let's see how teams compare in the early going with a look at the power rankings. You take a look at the Pistons. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
Checking out Boston, they're the best team in the league. No surprise at all. I mean, they have the talent. They will be a factor in the title race.
Tim, how do you like this blend for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
With his feet set, Tatum's going to make you pay.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. There's the triple. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's MP. Really played well against Orlando in his last game. Fires in the triple.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Tatum passes to MP. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
Here's Cunningham. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit. And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, whatever they're doing against them right now, it's not working. You're going to have to mix things up, maybe be a little less predictable.
Now here's MP. Give him 8. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. MP's got 11 points.
It's critical you find a way to run MP off the line out there. He has that as a big part of his game.
Pass to Harris. To the middle. Here's Duran. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Minot's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Detroit. Stewart's checked in. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duran is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
We've got 1:08 left in the first. Now Westbrook. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Stewart outside. And it's Westbrook that time on the assist by Stewart. And the Pistons lead by 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
MP outside. Simons passes to Boucher from deep. MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Cunningham. Simons with a rebound.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Now here's Hauser. Yet to see a basket. Another one falls for Boston.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Westbrook with it. Over MP. And it's MP with a rebound. Here's Minot. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's MP making things happen for Boston. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Russell Westbrook out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Paul Reed, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Holland, he's checked in for Reed, and Sasser subbed in for Green. Boston leading by 8. They swipe it. And now the Pistons in transition. Ahead. Holland gets the bucket. Holland's got his first basket.
We know Russ can do this. He's averaged double-digit assists numerous times in his career.
Simons passes to MP. Nice ball movement by Boston. No good with the triple. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Westbrook. Puts it up from 15. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Simons left side. That one goes. Count it. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, what touch from Simons. That floater is a must for any scoring guard.
And that one's good. Stewart.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Simons. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 8. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
Now here's Simons. He's got 10. And here's MP from outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And here's Simons outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And up in a hurry, you got to include Anthony Simons, Tim.
Well, Brian, he's just a bucket getter. He can pull up from any distance, and with the elevation to do a little damage inside as well.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garza's checked in for Boucher. Tatum comes in for Minot. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's White in for Simons. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. Ivy's checked in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is, and even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Boston leading by 14. White, the pass to MP. Outside, Brown. MP outside. Pass to White. Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Tatum. Launches a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back over to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take...
Things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
Screen by MP. White finds MP. Here's the 3. Rebound Detroit.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Drains the triple. MP's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson passes to Ivy. And here's Cunningham. Takes a 3. Hauled in by Brown.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's always ready to take the shot. MP got it away quick.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Outside, Brown. Tatum against Harris. Tatum inside. And here's MP from outside. And no good. And so it's Boston with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Boston Celtics.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Boston leading by 23. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with MP. And it's Keita in at center. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum from long range. The Pistons clear it. Ivy outside. To the inside. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
MP scanning the floor. Tatum, a screen on Cunningham. MP finds Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 17 points for Jason Tatum.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for them.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Here's MP, and he's got 28 now. Outside White. Counted from distance. White's got 5 now.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Duren. It's hauled in by White.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Back to Brown. MP, the pass to Keita. MP outside. Here's Tatum. From outside the arc. He's off on that one. Thompson outside. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Thompson. That one's good for 2. Keita's got his first points of the game.
And we've watched Brown evolve his game. Playmaking has been at the forefront of his development.
Pass to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on MP. Cunningham drives in. Now here's Harris. They get it again. Duren with the bucket. He has 7.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Tatum passes to MP. Offline with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And they doubled up Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Tatum. The 3, here's Harris. Here's Dirk. Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duren's future in this league.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And here's MP from outside. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Tim, talk about what Tobias Harris has brought to the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Brian, he has just stabilized them on the floor. And Coach Bickerstaff said it best. Harris knows what the game needs, and he has the versatility to get it done.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Can he keep it going? And it's Cunningham missing.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Tatum. And here's MP. 5 on the clock. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 33 points for MP.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
MP against Cunningham. Duren can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Right side Tatum. Back to MP. Brown looking around. Pass to White. On the wing, MP. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a three. And the Celtics another three.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Detroit calls timeout. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Simons finds MP. And he makes it on the layup. MP's got 35.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Harris on the wing. Basket's good. Harris has got 6.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Outside for Boucher. Nice ball movement by Boston. MP outside. And here's Simons outside. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
To the paint. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Give him 8 points now.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Westbrook against MP. Outside for Boucher. MP outside. Boucher a screen on Westbrook. From deep, MP. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Boucher.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Here's Ivy, drilled from 11 feet out.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Boston. Simons passes to MP. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Hauser. MP outside. Releases. 23 seconds left in the third. And here's Hauser, pounded by Harris. And here's Simons outside. Buries it from 3. Simons has got 19 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in total control, up by 29. And as we head into the fourth, we'll making a switch here. MP's checked in. Detroit also making some changes. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Klintman. And it's Thompson in for LeVert. Ivy's checked in for Detroit. And here's Harris outside. Boston pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. And it's Duren in at the 5.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
MP outside. On the wing, Hauser. Simons outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Cunningham passes to Harris. To the inside. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Back to Hauser. MP outside. They set the screen. Back to Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. 4 on the clock. MP way outside. Good D by Cunningham.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Duren with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three. Point line.
Pritchard, the pass to MP. Pass to Hauser. The 3 is up. On target from range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Here's Duren. Active on the glass there. Second chance points.
They're almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Cadis checked in for Garza. Jason Tatum comes in for Hauser. Brown, he's checked in for Pritchard. And it's White in for Simons. Here's MP. Tatum a screen on Cunningham. Here's the pass to Brown. MP. It's cleared away by Thompson. Pistons trail by 17. Now Cunningham. Brown with the steal. Outside Tatum. Now MP fires the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Ivy outside. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Harris with it, picked up by Tatum. Here's Ivy. Outside Harris, puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the two benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Cunningham! And yes, sir! Hits the wide open J. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Now MP. He launches. Oh, it misses. Now here's Cunningham. Tightly guarded. Lays it in easily. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White fires! The 3 is in!
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finished group play with a 3-1 record.
Yeah, they put some extra effort into these NBA Cup games, if you ask me. Now, proving they came to play this year.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Yep.
Brian, back to you.
Okay, Dominic, thank you.